All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP community. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing tremendous amount of love. Continue supporting and you will see a continuation of these updates. A very interesting update, so tune in till the end. Going into Friday morning, you are seeing the market picking up a lot of traction, which I'm sure no one really is complaining. Look at the likes of Dogecoin. A lot of meme coins are picking up momentum. You can see Doge is up 11%, but like I said, the broader market is looking amazing right now. As far as XRP is concerned, it's down about 1% over the course of the last 24 hours. Once I go over some details, things will make sense. But a lot of people completely forget the way XRP is holding, and like I said, we'll get a little bit more into detail on that. But before I do that, though, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So the price of XRP is sitting at 55.13 cents, down about 0.5% in USD and about 2% in Bitcoin. Comparative market cap at about $31.2 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 1.4 billion. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to discuss what's really happening with the broader market. So I'm going to start off on a little bit of a positive note. Morgan Stanley discloses over $272 million invested in Bitcoin ETFs. And yes, guys, this is not no fake news. You're hearing this right. Morgan Stanley holding Bitcoin ETFs. You're seeing the landscape shifting, and we know that the landscape for other assets ETFs is also changing, such as XRP, and I do believe, I'm a very strong believer that there will come a time where we do end up seeing an XRP ETF, which will just be absolutely crazy to think about, but I do see that happening in my personal opinion. But what is this showing us? This is showing us big money is flowing in, and it's flowing in very fast. And I'm going to talk about the price a little later in this update, but let's go over the most important news. We know the false alarm that happened yesterday, but you could see this for yourself. The SEC has filed the civil appeal pre-argument statement Form C with attachments. So there you have it. Before the deadline, and I spoke about this in the second update that I made yesterday, late last night, stating that it was a false alarm, and I did project that you're going to see when SEC finds out the breaking news that was falling around, they're going to come and fill out the Form C much faster than the deadline, and that's exactly what we ended up seeing happening. So there you have it. So all the excitement that people were feeling just completely off the table. But with that said, there's a little bit more catch to this. We got Stewart having some things to say about this specific appeal. Of course, the Form C. No surprise here. Once again, it's been made clear the court's ruling that XRP is not a security is not being appealed. That decision stands as the law of the land. But big bombshell from Stewart. Stay tuned for Ripple's Form C to be filed next week. So Ripple isn't just staying stagnant or, kind of staying on the back end, just kind of wondering what to do. No, they know what they're doing, and they're ready to, fill out their Form C. So what does this mean now? As we know, Stewart had something to say to Eleanor about 2 to 3 days back, stating that if the Form C is filed, this could actually end up going into 2025. So 2025 is approaching. When in the world is this lawsuit going to come to an end? It's being dragged on longer than expected, way longer than that. Even that is an understatement, and a lot of people are frustrated. People are calling for SEC to be looked into. The way they have treated this specific case, there's a lot of unclear information out there. And speaking about unclear information, you can see this for yourself actually. The SEC dropped the opportunity for district court trial on the aiding and abetting allegation against Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson, and now wants to appeal it. That is outrageous. So first and foremost, what SEC did was they completely dropped those allegations. But now in this Form C, they actually are appealing this, which is beyond outrageous, actually. And this just makes no sense. Why in the first place are you dropping those allegations? But again, now as you submit the Form C, you're pretty much appealing those specific things. It just doesn't add up, right? It doesn't add up. And people that are not even lawyers or have any law degrees or any work done in law can kind of pinpoint that things just are not adding up. So what really is the bigger picture? Why are they dragging this case longer than expected? But from the broader picture, what a lot of people are starting to realize as well is you know what really is the case? What's really happening when you have pretty much the broader crypto industry, on the side of, Ripple rather than the SEC. We need to look at it from that standpoint as well. But, Crypto Inside UK has something very interesting to say. This is actually unreal, responding to those allegations being appealed again. SEC dropped the case on Brad and Chris and now are appealing that. Is that legal? Is that legal? And if you are, a lawyer or someone that is watching this, let me know in the comments if you think that is legal, because this just makes no sense, right? But yeah, that is what has happened as far as the good old XRP community is concerned. But let's talk about the price, because very interesting things are happening with the price. You're looking at the dominance index pretty much hitting a new yearly high, and I'm sure if you watch some of my other updates, you know about this. Bitcoin actually set a new monthly high at $68,300 just a few hours ago. Bitcoin is setting itself up for a great day. And if Bitcoin is able to close above 69,500 tomorrow, as I've stated in my other updates, I do believe we could actually end up seeing a new all-time high for Bitcoin before the month of October even comes to an end. With that said, if you're looking at our good old friend XRP, XRP, of course, had, that reaction yesterday when a lot of people thought that, this case is over because SEC did not file the, Form C. But you could see, the price of XRP went up to 56.6 cents. But since then, it did drop, of course, as more and more information, more developments came out regarding this, as it was a false alarm. But you're seeing XRP holding very strong. Yes, you've heard that correct. XRP is holding really strong. And that is, of course, due to this Bitcoin momentum as well. Bitcoin is sitting at $68,000. But, I'm very impressed the way XRP is holding. And I would not still be shocked if the price of XRP is able to reclaim back above this key resistance and starts heading towards the likes of 65 cents, with this momentum that we're seeing, despite this lawsuit now going to be dragged into, 2025, which I'm not sure a lot of people are not excited about, but, people are focusing on other things rather than, this specific lawsuit. But let me know down below what you guys think, and what are what's going to be on the Form C from Ripple. I'm very curious to find out about that, which is going to happen next week, of course. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for, guys? Hit that red subscribe button. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX and peace.